Preet Gill, your constituents will be hit by these tax rises, these service cuts. There does seem to be a feeling that no one's really been held accountable for it.
Look, I think there are issues that need to be fixed. I think John was very honest about where the liabilities sit in terms of, council staff knowing they should have known about the equal pay claims, because how on earth have we allowed the bill to get to £800 million? But that aside, I mean, Birmingham MPs met with the commissioners. We raised our concerns about this has got to be looked at in the context of £1 billion being taken out of this council by the Conservative government. They've already halved the workforce. They've already decommissioned children's centres, cut youth services. And actually, if we don't give councils the funding, because let's not forget, my constituents expect the councils to be making sure that our roads are safe, that our bin collections are happening. And actually what we're sort of saying to our constituents is actually you're going to pay more for less. And these are decisions made by central government. It does matter that you can waste billions of pounds by this government and not give councils the money that they actually need to deliver the services people expect.
Birmingham, of course, having its own very particular issues with the equal pay liabilities you mentioned. John Cotton talked about making tough choices. There's an open letter gone into the council today from 120 doctors and paediatricians asking them to reconsider the £57 million cut on children's services. Is that something you think needs to be looked at?
As an ex-children's services manager, I've also relayed my concerns around that, because actually if you cut early years, you're going to pay more in the long term, and that's not going to benefit anyone. And I've said to the council, we've got to talk to our partners in the city, we've got to talk to other stakeholders to pull budgets together to look at where we can safeguard, especially the most vulnerable people that we are trying to sort of support in the city. There are different ways of doing things, like the libraries in my constituency. I'm going to be campaigning to save them and having community groups coming together to actually be able to run them. I've said to the council, I don't expect you to put any red tape in the way. We've got to make sure that we protect the services that they want.
You'll be campaigning to save libraries in particular. Theo,